Hi you guys, my name is Tamika. This is my channel Tamika Uploaded, and today I was tagged by BettyBottersBooks and she tagged me in New York Times by the book tag. And I'm excited, so let's get started because it's been a while since I've done a tag. Hey guys! I'm so excited to do this tag. It's been a while since I've done a tag, actually. I do not remember the last tag I did. I want to say it was a Mushy Gushy tag, maybe? Or the Allegiant tag? I can't remember. Can't. So, I was excited because I really enjoy doing tags, believe it or not. I like them. I love answering questions because it's just fun. Because I like taking quizzes, like those weird, Goodreads quizzes and stuff where they tell me that I know nothing, which is what I do know, which is nothing. As I told y'all before, I was tagged by BettyBottersBooks. I'm gonna link her video down below. I'm also gonna link below the person who did the original tag so you can check both those videos out. There are 10 questions, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Question 1. What book is on your nightstand right now? Okay, so I guess you would say the book that is on my nightstand currently is We Are the Ants. But the book that I'm actually in the most, because I always read more than one book at one time, would be Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan. And I'm going to finish it up soon. Yes. Question 2. What was the last truly great book that you read? This one's rough. Because I want to say Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, but just last week I actually finished reading Simon versus the Homo Sapiens, and oh my gosh, I love that book so much. So I think everyone should read that book. I loved it so much. It almost was my favorite book over Aristotle and Dante, but not quite for certain reasons. But I love that book so much. I will definitely be rereading that in the future. Believe it. Question 3. If you can meet any writer, dead or alive, who would it be? And what would you want them to know? This one was tough because I was like, I could always go with the classics, Edgar Allan Poe, Charles Schulz, Dr. Seuss. But I was like, I don't know, dead or alive makes it way too huge. And I feel like, there's a lot of people that you guys may have already heard of and stuff. So I just said, let's fangirl this shit. I want to meet J. Kristoff, the co-writer of Illuminae, because he seems so cool. Oh my goodness, he seems so cool. I want to ask him, 1, can I take a picture with you just to see how tall you are versus how short I am? Next question, can I touch your beard? 3, will you sign my boobs? Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. If he was a rock star, that would be an appropriate question. I will also ask him, how does he come up with ideas for his books? And why is he such a great writer for female protagonists and female heroes? Yes, these are the things I would probably ask first. Then maybe the boob question. Whenever you think the boob let me know down below, is the boob question actually appropriate? Because I might get a chance, you guys, one day. I might get a chance. And I don't want my booktube friends sitting next to me feeling embarrassed, so let me know now. I'm just joking. A little bit. Question 4. What book might we be surprised to find on your shelves? Okay, so y'all can see all these books, which are either middle grade. Well, they're kind of all over the place, what you see here, because I need to get another bookshelf. But let's pull something from the bottom that y'all can't see. I have books about yoga. I don't know, I don't think I take y'all as a person who does yoga. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm obsessed with it. But I might have one pose up, which just looks absolutely embarrassing. But I am passionate about yoga. I do want to get more serious about it. I don't know where I'm at in this headspace of health, but it's horrible. I'm gonna get there though. I'm gonna get there. Question 5. How do you organize your personal library? You guys, there's no organization at all. I love when I watch other booktubers that are like, I do it based on genre, I do it based on color, I do it based on what I've read, what I haven't read. I'm like, oh, can I stuff it up there? That's how I organize. Is it up there? Okay, my newest books usually are at the easier to grab areas. I do not put them here because I put random crap up here, and I will have no space for my random crap if I put books up there. It just wouldn't work. It would not work. So random crap goes up here, and then more library books and newly purchased books. Listen, y'all, just bought that today. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. But I guess you could say there's an organization here. These books go together, and then these, and then these, and these, and it's just like whatever. Well, kind of over here is right. But yeah, pretty much whatever. That's my organization tips. Chaos. Question 6. What book have you always meant to read and haven't gotten around yet? Anything you feel embarrassed you've never have read yet? I've never read The Darkest Minds. I have the first 2 books, and I said, hey, you deserve to purchase the third one if you can get through at least the first one. I haven't cracked the spine. I haven't done nothing at all to get started on this series. But, you know, I've heard nothing but wonderful things about this series. And I did read Passenger. I now get Bracken's writing. I'm ready for this. And I hear this is awesome and amazing. Amazeballs, literally. So, yeah. I get it. Everyone's ready but me, okay? I'm gonna be honest. Watch me. Watch me do it. Watch me do it. Watch me do it. Question 7. Disappointing, overrated, just not good. What book did you feel you were supposed to like but didn't? Do you remember the last book you put down without finishing? There's lots of books I put down without finishing, but I have every intention of finishing them. Like, there's no book out there that's just so horrible that I'm not gonna read it. Like, I haven't came across a book that bad. But usually I take on a lot of recommendations. I do read the back, and I know my style of reading. So I've lucked out with not reading complete, like, utter trash. I can't say that about any book that I've ever picked up. It's why you've never seen me give you a 1 or a 2. Now, the least books that I didn't care for was Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I'm not going to get into it. I've said it a dozen times what my issues are with that book, but I still liked it a lot, but I did have huge issues with it. And the second book will probably have to be The Raven Boys. Yeah, they're kind of neck and neck. Like, everyone made these books to be out like everything, and they were a little overrated for me, but I enjoyed them. And like I said, I read Dream Thieves, and I love Dream Thieves. Love that. Question 8. What kinds of stories are you drawn to? Any you stay clear of? I am really drawn to books that just straight up attack my heart. I love any books that reminds me of myself. I think that's why I've been getting closer and closer to contemporary. I love it reading characters who are down on their luck, characters who are depressed, characters who are just done with life, and they find something in this world to connect them to the world again, to connect them to living, the reason for living, and they embrace it. And there's just, it's like life's not perfect, but now that I found this, it's worth it. And that's what I connect to the most. And if I can find that in fantasy, if I can find that in contemporary, if I can find that in anything, I love it so much. So I'm always drawn to things like that. Now, things I stay clear of, books that over-describe things. Oh my gosh, I hate it so much. Why did I read a paragraph about describing the wind? Oh my gosh, a whole chapter describing the layout of a road. Like, I hate it so much, and I will skip over it so hard. I skipped right over that. Like, we're still describing something up. We're still describing something up. And I understand it is about imagining things in your head. Respect it for high fantasy because I don't know what that looks like. I respect it for future science fiction because I don't quite know what that looks like. But everything else in between, especially contemporary, like, I just cannot do it. I'm not okay with it, and it needs to stop. Like, you guys call it world building, I call it a waste of my time. Like, I just really hate over describing things. Like, you just lose me. Like, I know that you're describing things to, like, get me to, like, fall deep into the story and to visualize it. But I mean, I know what an ocean looks like. I know what a sky looks like. Especially if you say it was blue. Okay, I'm assuming it looks like another blue sky. Like, unless there's like rain of blood coming out of the sky, but a beautiful, nice, sunny day, I think I know what that looks like. I don't need 3 paragraphs on it. Sorry. Not sorry. Question 9. If you could require the president to read one book, what would it be? I pulled this book out, and it's called The Berg Diaries. It's by Angela Nissel, and the reason why I would require him to read this because even though it's extremely funny, it is so real, it is so honest, and it explains what it really is like to be broke in this day and age. And I feel like if he read it, he could help heal some of these elements in our society that allow these things to happen. I just, people talk about you should eat better, but if I don't have the money to eat better, then how can I do that? And if I don't eat better, I'm gonna get sick, and if I get sick, I need health care, but I don't have money to afford health care. Like, I just really feel as though it's all like this circle of death as to why certain things don't work out. And it's not that she just mentions, oh, these are all things that are wrong with society. She actually finds ways to deal with it, which is what makes it absolutely hilarious. But the fact that she has to deal with it, I think, would be an interesting perspective for the president to look at and to take on, and to possibly be like, you know what, I can intervene on this and I can help out in these situations so this person doesn't have to go through this, or any of my people. So The Berg Diaries, if you're looking for something hilarious and you relate to being straight up broke, I think you should read this. I think you'll enjoy it. So much fun. She's a college student, and this is her live journals that she had on a blog, and she made into a book, and it's hilarious. But there's an awesome ending in here that, that gives hope, which is why I love it so much. Question 10, and this is the last question. What do you plan to read next? Well, hopefully, depending upon when this goes up, I'm actually doing this Saturday night. So the next thing I plan on reading is finishing up Sons of Neptune by Rick Riordan, which I had mentioned was on my nightstand. But after that, hopefully I'll be picking up either Demon Love Spell or Mindy Kaling's book, which is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me and Other Concerns. Anyway, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Betty, thank you so much, girl, for tagging me in this. You didn't have to. You mentioned me, and I thank you so much. And I thank all of you for watching my videos. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, all under the same name, Tamika Uploaded. And I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!